Today I wore Ferragamo Intense Leather. Let's see what the results are. So today I wore Ferragamo's Intense Leather right here. Okay, I got it in a little sample from Marshall's for 30 bucks. 3 of them in a 5 milliliter. So yeah, there's some little dappers right here. I also have an unboxing video that I made that I dropped earlier today. So I wore Ferragamo's Intense Leather today to see how much I would like it and if it's worth it in your collection. Now this fragrance, when you first apply it, this is a dapper, so I put on like 8 little daps around. Yeah, it comes off at first very leathery, like a earthier little animalic leather, sort of vibe going on here. And you also pick up some spices. Not super heavy, but definitely a little bit of spice and some leather definitely hits you when you first apply it. Now, to some people like myself, because I may not be the biggest leather fan, it may not be the most mass appealing off rip when you apply. But hold on a sec. Once it starts drying down, you really start getting more of like a fruity, aromatic type of vibe, sweetness that I kind of like in the background as it starts drying. So overall, this fragrance, I would rate it, me personally, probably the today's wear, I would say like a solid 7 for sure. Solid 7. Perfect for the office. I could see this is really a very versatile fragrance. The freshness here really does make this a pretty enjoyable fragrance for the most part. Like I say in the beginning, you just get a little bit more of that leather and some spices. So to some people, I could see it may not be your first option, but really not bad, especially after the 10 minutes. Once it starts drying down, starts getting better. And this fragrance, I could definitely get some good wafts, I would say. I applied it first, maybe like 7:40, right? 7:40 a.m. And up until pretty much almost 11:40, let's just say, is when I kind of started not smelling little aura around me. The leather I feel gives a good depth. So I think that it's really good, for fall and maybe even winter. If you just apply maybe a little bit more. Definitely one that I would definitely check out when winter time comes. But yeah, other than that, nothing amazing, nothing that really gave me a wow factor per se. Yet this fragrance still, I'm glad I have it in the collection. This is my first Ferragamo. The bottles pretty much come like this, just in a bigger format and a nicer, cap and not a dapper. But the scent itself is great. I could see this definitely not more for the younger crowd, but more for the, I would say 25 above. I could definitely see this one being more fans of it. For the younger buck, I would probably go with the EDT of this one, more aromatic and whatnot, more mass appealing, but lighter. But yeah, this one is good. Solid 7, 7.2 probably max today. So let's see on Fragrantis some of the notes here. So with a 4.3, it looks like we got some mandarin orange, pink pepper, clary sage in the top. Middle got red apple, iris, lily of the valley. Base notes, some leather, earthy notes, oak moss, and musk. Definitely cool, you know what I mean? Definitely cool notes. I like a lot of these notes, like red apple, iris, lily of the valley. Sometimes gives it some aquatic nature. Mandarin orange, some citrus, juicy vibes. Pink pepper, probably that spiciness. Clary sage, giving it some aromatics. Very big on the leather and earthy notes, as you guys see here. But you definitely get some of that nice fruity vibe in the background, like I said, as it starts drying down. A little sweet, aromatic vibe going in the background. Very nice and fresh. I could see myself as I wear it more. I could appreciate it more. That leatheriness definitely gives it some masculinity and gives it like a nice, rugged sort of vibe. And yeah, those are my opinions. Yeah, that's the video for today. Love you guys. Appreciate all the love and support. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys like this type of content. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.